It's okay. Let us finish on a lighter note.
Are we talking about Onana? Because that would be the lightest mood.
Uncle, we're not talking about Maye in this thing.
Not Man
Mo
U,
Salah
Onana.
signed a
Onana
new
in
2-year
particular.
deal.
I'm single.
Onana.
I'm taking him out. I'm single-handedly taking him out. I saw the Lyon game,
No,
and I wanted to cry for Man U with
no,
everything they did,
we're not talking about that thing. We're not talking about that
everything
one.
they
Let us
did.
talk about
Eh,
something
sorry.
today. Come to the positive side. We're
I
talking
am on the
about Mo
positive.
Salah,
Okay.
the talisman of Liverpool. Let us forget about Maya and Onana and things. We'll talk about that later. They're still playing Lyon again in a few days. We'll talk about that later. Anyways, so Mo Salah signed a new 2-year deal for Liverpool. I know Liverpool fans are ecstatic. I know that. Henry, how do you feel about this? Because you're the one that is going to get directly affected by this. And does this spell? Now, stop laughing, guy.
Uh,
Henry, how do you feel about this?
well, look, I think they know what their priorities are, and they've held him to a contract. It's good for them. You want to keep your best players in the team and happy. That's a plus. Need I remind you, Musala is about 32 or
32.
33. Um, so it's not something particularly seen as so much of a threat. I think he's still going to be very impactful, but there's quite a lot of other things to look at in terms of the naturalness of football and itself. Mind you, they will get to a point where their football in its sense will also be found out. Towards the last couple of games, we almost did not see the shadow of Salah in the about this last game where he had an assist. He sort of went into the shadows. So I think it's good for them as a club, as a brand, as a supporter, as a fan. You will be happy. He's always a threat. I saw the game against West Ham. Whenever I had the ball, you just felt something was going to happen. Needless to say, not every time did he make it count, but it was something, as a fan, I think you would enjoy. It's like me thinking or
Okay,
wanting Saka to be
I
involved.
get
So,
you.
yeah, on that note, it's good for them. I don't see it really materializing, which is why they've made it 2 years. Next season is going to be tough, like we all know. The likes of Arsenal are coming back stronger. Manchester City, Aston Villa, and
Okay.
Newcastle seems to be competing.
Well,
So
that
we'll
being
see how it
said,
goes.
do we think that on that Van Dijk is close to signing a new deal? Last time we were here, we heard that both of them were close to signing a new deal. Salah has signed, Van Dijk has not signed, but they're saying it's very close. With Salah signing, do you think this is going to actually have any effect? Is it going to have any bearing on Van Dijk actually putting pen to paper as well?
Yeah.
Tunde, what do you think?
Most likely he would sign an extension. Uh, but most likely, I think probably the only two players that will most likely will be leaving will be Trent and Nunes, which they might end up being the ones signing, you know, some uh
Why are you laughing?
Okay, okay. Tunde, I hear
yes.
you and I
Uh
see you.
What's funny, man? Like Van Dijk signing is not a big deal. He's 3 years old as
Oh
well.
no, that is not. Anyways, yes, he's 33 years old. Salah is 32, but these people you have to take into account that
yeah,
they have
experience really
actually
matter.
been
Yeah.
they,
But
their
Van Dijk
experience
himself has
matters.
been
That's
very,
one.
very clumsy lately. He's been very. I don't know why that
Yes,
guy
call him
gets.
clumsy,
He,
call
you
him
know, he goes
clumsy,
scot free
call him
from
what you
picking up
call him
cards.
what you will. Saliba has not been exceptional this season as well.
Yeah, but he's not been making. Have you seen some of the things Van Dijk has done this season
He's,
or in
he's,
games
a,
where
he's
he
human. You
blatantly
do
pushes
realize
a player or he kicks a player or he tries to
he's
elbow a
human.
player?
He's human. It happens. but
He's
whatever
human.
you
Are we
say,
talking about
he's
robots?
the
I know he's
glue.
human. He's
He's
just
the
not as
glue.
good as he is.
Believe
Like,
it.
help
Thank
me
you.
ask this guy. Are we talking about robots? He's human.
No,
This guy
whether
is human.
you
I'm saying
say,
he's not
yeah,
as good as he used to be.
keep looking for his flaws. You have your own defense. The Saliba bus stop that was installed 2 years ago is beginning to need renovation. Yeah, here concerning yourself with Van Dijk that is 30, whatever is Saliba is a kid. Um, to round up, Namdi,
So,
what do you envisage for Liverpool being able to keep two of the three, being able to keep Salah and Van Dijk, and letting go of Trent? Personally, I think they made the right choice in the one to let go and the two that they must keep. And what do you think is going to do for next season with their transfer market? I think they will have a good war chest considering they didn't sign anybody last year.
Namdi.
Henry is right when he says when he says that the like two of them are getting old. Their impact, will still be felt for the next 2 seasons to come. But yeah, I think Henry is right in that regard. 100%.
I don't know where this podcast will be if Namdi is not with me.
Like is they are the age is on their side. They are going to I mean my first impression was they're going to torture us for two more
Yeah,
seasons. But if I'm being
thank you.
objective, they are age is on their side. But having said that, I mean today and I we're still suffering from the effect of one old man leaving the team. We've not recovered from it since then. So I mean, let's just keep that in mind.
Fair enough.
Also,
Yeah,
We still
they
have the
signed a
best defense
2 year
in the
deal.
league. We still have the best defense in the league.
Yes, it's
the two
two
year deal
years.
is
It's
the
a
2 year
good,
deal
it's a good
is a
this
good
thing. Yeah. So in
compromise.
2 years,
It's a good
so at this
compromise
point,
between the
so at this
between the
point, they
team
No,
actually have
and
2 years to
and
actually look for
and the
two
players.
years
in terms of
to look
stats,
for a replacement.
Liverpool's defense is not bad either. I think they've considered about 31 goals or so, if I'm right. You guys have got
We've
set
considered
27,
20s.
7.
Yep.
So and
But they
they've
have more clean sheet
Ah,
though. They have more clean sheet than us.
so that's to tell you that you might
how come?
slander them and say they're clumsy, they're this, they're that, but then bro, the
No,
result. No, no, and I'm not saying you are wrong now. I'm not saying you are wrong. I'm just saying, bro, only the end can justify the means, and that's the result at the end of the day. It
means
doesn't
true.
matter. Yeah. So
It's a good signing for them. It's just not as dreadful as you would think it to
hundred
be
percent,
on
hundred
paper.
percent, it's not going to be as stressful as it used to be.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
see, what you need is just bring one Aaron Lennon. We can have this conversation later. One Aaron Lennon will show you that he's actually Van Dijk is actually 33.
It's old.
Yeah, we show you
Yes,
that this
that's
man is
it.
33.
For some
Yeah.
reason, no one goes at him.
Sean Wright Phillips, yeah, we
Sean
show
Rice
you.
Phillips,
You
Gary
understand?
Bill that
We
used to
show
play
you
for that
that those
Ah,
level
guys
of
are actually old. Yeah. So,
high.
okay. Anyways, that being said, we'll come to the end of this episode. Henry, what's happening to your
Now,
hand? We're not talking
on
about
this
Man
note,
U.
this is where I take over the anchoring. Welcome to the Touchline Pod. The last but not the least topic we are going to talk about today is Andre Onana, Ruben Amorim, and the disgrace of a team called Manchester United. Mr. Tunde, what do you have to say about this?
bro, I was watching. I was watching a video. I was watching a video this evening, and what the person compared
Senator, off your
Onana
mic.
to,
Off your mic.
he said,
Off your mic.
he said, you are guaranteed a more chance of fetching water with a basket than Onana saving.
But wait. Let's not go too hard on Onana, though. Namdi, okay, go.
See,
Namdi, go.
Wait. You know what's funny, right? You know what's funny? I was watching highlights of where I think Man U played Ajax
Yeah.
and they won Europa League. Do you know that Onana made a gaff in
But he
that
was
game?
good in
Yeah,
Inter,
yeah.
though.
The
it
goal
was
that
good.
Pogba
Where
scored was a
He,
gaff. It
I
was a
thought he was
gaff.
good in
The
Inter.
goal that Pogba scored was a gaff.
see,
The bo- no, Ajax. Even in Inter self, did Sevilla beat Inter?
no,
Because
no, no,
Onana
Right.
no.
left by
So
then.
why did
So
they
it was
spend
Man
65
City
balls?
in the finals.
Ask Ten Hag.
Man
Ask Ten
City.
Hag.
Right.
Not
Ranking.
ask me.
No. Europa League.
Europa League.
Nani.
Okay, I
Europa
When
can't
League.
Inter
remember.
I can't
Milan,
remember.
when Inter Milan was in the final, was no Nana in their post.
It was
Nana was in
Onana.
Inter Milan
It
when
was
Inter
Onana. Yeah,
went
that's
to the
what I'm saying.
final.
That's what I'm
I
saying.
don't
It was Onana.
know. It
However,
was
see,
Onana.
let me tell you guys
It was
what
Against Man
Onana.
City.
see the problem of Man U is multi-dimensional. They have
Dude, can
they
you see the
have
light
they have a
in the podcast
vertical
right now?
problem. They have a vertical problem and an horizontal problem. In fact, they
Absolutely.
have
They have multi-directional problem.
a
Yeah,
diagonal
yeah,
problem, self.
yeah,
You understand?
yeah, yeah, yeah,
However,
yeah,
see,
yeah.
today when you abuse Onana and you are trying to see that where the defenders Euro or what's that guy's name? That their centre back. Is it Euro
They, are,
or two Euro?
they were talking about
Yeah,
Yeah,
Euro. He's
Euro.
is
coming
it?
to save.
Bro, when I
Euro.
saw
Abi.
Euro against
Bro,
Newcastle, then I
It
said,
ain't be like you.
this guy is like Euro. You know what Euro means in Yoruba? When something's leaky, oh Euro. When something's melting.
okay. Just before we slander them, I would like to shout out Bruno Fernandes, one of the most dynamic players you can also
And it's been
find.
consistent
He's
too.
one of just he and Kevin De Bruyne are the only players that have created 75 chances across a 5-year span in the EPL. So good. He's good. No matter how we hit on that team, he's good. Without Bruno Fernandes, you guys will be playing Sunderland
See,
in championship.
when I check the table, and I saw that these guys are 3 points away from the team that is in 17th position. I held my head. I
Yes.
said, Man U has not made 40 points so far this season. 40 points
Now they
so
have
far
to.
this season.
Disgrace of a club. Disgrace. Absolute shambles.
Wow.
Disgrace.
I
And we have someone here bashing us
I
now.
shook my head.
Absolute shambles.
Do
Well,
you
let's also talk about Ruben Amorim, the person that has come to save them,
Who
the
is that?
Lord and personal savior.
Who is that again?
Ruben
It's,
Neves.
it's one guy they picked
Who?
from Portugal to come and save them, and everybody
Well,
was Ruben we trust,
is it
Ruben we trust.
is it doing
No,
passport renewal or what? What is it?
I don't even know if
Or
he's one of the people that are supposed to fix the ceiling in
intervention?
Old Trafford.
uh,
Passport
Yeah,
renewal
he's
is
one of the people that are
nasty.
supposed to fix the
it's
ceiling
Passport
okay, it's
renewal
in
is
okay,
the
nasty.
leaking
it's okay.
ceiling
Leave us
in Old
alone.
Trafford.
Leave us alone. Let us die in peace now. You let us die in peace.
He will not even let you even die. If you die, we wake you up. You must hear this.
You want to die. You want to die. Remember
Man,
when Genacho was scoring overhead kick and giving us attitude celebration? You guys,
this
absolute shambles,
but
absolute
sincerely,
disgrace of a
I
club.
don't know this the solution to Man U's problem. You guys need a revival.
It's
Divine
divine. It's
intervention.
divine intervention. No,
Okay.
they
All
try
right.
and do
Henry, Henry, our new
foundational cleansing.
uncle. Can
The
you
Red
sign us
Devils
off?
to Red
Well, I
Angels or
have to
We've
something.
say,
actually
on
exhausted our
behalf of
time.
everybody, we want to say
Generational
thank you. You
generational
can see
prayer.
the life that came into the podcast when we started talking about a joke of a team. We like to end things on a very high note. Right now, there's
Wow.
only but 4 serious clubs on this podcast, which is
Wow.
Chelsea. Well, Chelsea, yes, AC Milan and Arsenal. We don't know what the other person supports. We
That's
don't
even
know what the
serious.
other person supports. We don't know where he comes from. But we thank you for giving him ears. We thank you for listening to us. And yeah, we want to say thank you for everything you've done for us. And keep supporting the Touchline Pod. Keep supporting Michel. Feel free to even donate to him because you can see he's going through it as well. He's been using all of us to hide, but I just had to call him out because you can't come and be saying you want to anchor and we won't talk about Andre Onana or Ruben Amorim or 4-2-3-1 or in Genacho we trust or give Bruno Fernandes is better than Odegaard.
Three, four,
Three,
two,
three, four,
one.
two,
Three,
one, or
four,
whatever
two, one. Three,
they
four,
want
two,
to
one.
play. They
Please
think we are
get it
playing in
right.
Portugal. They think we are playing in Portugal.
Get
They
it
should
right,
take
please.
Manchester United to Portugal. But again, on that note, thank you for watching us. We
but
appreciate it.
Honorable,
My name is Henry.
Man
Your
U in
host.
Portuguese league will still finish probably 16th. What are you saying?
Man, let's not even disrespect Portuguese league right now, man. Roy Abels will absolutely smack what that team is. They should change their name from Manchester United and call them Salford City or something. You understand? Because someone here was killing, saying nonsense. So, well, I don't want to go further because we don't want to start calling 000 picking dead bodies on this episode. Like Tunde said, even if someone dies, we'll resurrect the person because that's what we do on this podcast because they've made noise. So thank you for listening. We're happy to have Namdi back. Our humble
Okay.
Milanista is here as well, and someone we don't know what they support. We don't even know whether they watch football or what they do in that place. We heard rain is falling and dropping inside the state. We heard they don't even drink coffee anymore because they are trying to save money. Is that a club? Is that a
And
club?
and
They use
and
the
they
train to
they use
train
the
now.
train
They,
to train
they
him.
use
They use
straight
the
to
train to train.
They cannot buy fuel.
Is that a club?
Okay.
Well, that will be the question we'll
This
answer
is
on the next podcast. So thank you again for listening. Thank you. I'm your humble
alright. I'm
host.
out.
This is this Swagu.
Okay. I'm out of here. If you want to continue this podcast without me bashing my team, kicking us while we're down.
It happened. It happened. It happened one time, and
You,
you're
you
No,
shouting.
can
no,
now
no, no, no,
imagine how
no.
it goes for us.
If Arsenal
Who
did
is
not
us?
qualify for
You,
champion,
Arsenal.
if
The
Arsenal
thing
did
is,
not, if Arsenal did not beat Madrid, okay, I said my own. Okay. I'm
Ah,
right.
going to
Okay. On that note, um,
ah.
hello, ladies and gentlemen. I am back
Have we
after
not finished your
being
continue?
bashed on behalf of
Baboon. Kabash,
on behalf
kabash.
of my team. I'm still a Manchester United supporter. I need some
Hey,
love.
yeah.
Anywhere you see me, give me a hug.
Hey, yeah.
I'm going through it, man. I'm going through
Hey,
it.
yeah.
And as you can see,
Sorry.
they are going to take
Sorry.
advantage. AC Milan is even doing better than us. They have 51
I
points.
know.
And my
You
team
guys
doesn't
have
have
not hit
40
40
points.
points. That's crazy, man. That's absolute
Yes.
crazy.
On that note, so we'll have to sign us so I can go look for some points for my team. Until next time, it's bye from us on the Touchline Pod. Follow us on our social media platforms.